people, my name is Rage, and welcome it all back to Rebirth, and it's time to continue our challenge here with a bit of Lazarus. Now, this displeases me because I will admit, I don't like Lazarus. Now, it's nothing against him as a person. I'm sure he is an X-ray divine veterinarian now featuring snakes, elephants, and ocelots. I'm sure he is, and I respect him for that. But at the same time, he's just, I think, in my opinion, the most boring character in the game. Because yes, he comes bundled with some reverb. Yep, it comes bundled with some echoes, you know, representing a large room that he's not actually in. And it's Frankenstein's monster-esque, it's alive, ha ha, but it's not enough to make up for the fact that he's pretty plain. Lazarus, to me, is the dude that gets picked last for when you're dividing everyone into a team of sports. Like, it strikes me if it was a movie and all the Isaacinians were in it and it was like a fun high school comedy that's not supposed to be a good movie, but it's a bit of fun, you know the type, and, oh, well, you know, he at least managed to get gold. He did at least get gold, so maybe he made it rich, maybe his family's quite well off, he earned a lot of money when he had them secretly murdered, so maybe he's got that going for him. Should have picked up the half a heart there, that kind of, calm down, alright, keep going, keep walking, just going for a quick stroll in the spike, alright, there we go. That was a surprisingly intense room, let's not worry about that. But yeah, Jake, seriously, this is apparently a very prickly subject. I'm gonna try and get a secret room and a tinted rock, and I do at least get the tinted rock, and a replacement bomb, so that ain't half bad. And I'm gonna do this, because again, a secret room, and I think 6 money is worth the bomb. Again, should have picked up the spirit heart later, but I will endeavor to make it all alright. So yeah, all the Isaacinians stood in a line. They're being picked for maybe a football team, or a soccer team. You know, I want to include everyone, and, you know, ironically, that doesn't include anyone at all. Insert your local sport here, though I guess maybe baseball is more accurate. Rugby, of course, for intended. Rugby as well, popular for England. I mean, what's the most commonly played sport where you're from? That's something I'd actually kind of like to know, because, I mean, I know a lot of countries, but I'm sure it does differ, because for me, it would be rugby and football. Yeah, definitely. And then with a good bit of, well, I was going to say cricket, but even then, I didn't play that much of it. Amnesia, not horrible. Range up, kind of good, and then we'll keep his secret mega starting pill. So yeah, you're on the line, you're waiting to be picked, and then it gets down to Lazarus and Loss. Everyone else has been divided up, and Lazarus is like, haha, I'm not going to be picked last. I mean, look at my competition. He literally, I mean, he's just a frail little ghost. Haha, lost. What? Did they just pick? Come on! And he's like, what? We want Lost on the team. And then Lazarus is like, seriously though? He can't even take a breeze before falling over and dying, and you pick him. I could come back from the dead, you breeze of just why? And he's like, no, it's just, you know, you gotta be fair to Lost as well. He deserves a chance. I hate you all so much. And then he's left really sad, and the other team are like, I guess we'll take Lazarus then. Ugh. And they're really disappointed. I always think it's really cruel to make kids do that in actual schools. It's happened a few times to me where, I see a little bit of pentagram. I don't mind if I do. Cool, so as it turns out, picking up that spirit heart, not a problem. But yeah, I feel like putting the power of kids to basically rank how much they like the rest of their class in a situation like that is quite an unfair thing to do, because it basically lets them learn a lot about each other, but not stuff that they'd probably want to know. Also, is this a new cellar room? This seems to be a new cellar room to me. Is that? Okay. Well, that's alright then. Hello, Isaac's head. How are you doing? Take my damage, lovely. Pentagram damage is definitely enough to beat a cellar, so this is all going pretty well. I really want to bomb those pots to get the replacement bomb and all of the potential goodies in the pots, even if they may be spiders, but I don't think it's quite going to happen until we, of course, find one. Stop leaving weird poison liquid on the floor. Like, it seems weird that you're even alive. If you are leaking toxic liquid, there's probably something wrong with you. Health up. I really thought that was going to be a health down, like a straight up, easy come, easy go. I don't want to risk that till I've cleared the floor. But at the same time, are you serious though? Are you okay? Ha-ha! I'm the man with the plan, I got this! That's a nice amount of money, it really is, but I still, of course, would prefer to go into the item room than grab the shop. Although the shop probably would have a replacement key. Can I just please find a second key and not have to worry about this? Can I have that game? Am I allowed to be blessed with such good fortune? Maybe? Come on, room! Yay! Alright, awesome. We are the most blessed with fortune. It is foretold in the annals of time. And hopefully we get a bomb as well, because I still want to blow up those pots. I've just got a really good feeling about them. Midas's touch, of course, giving us a little bit of money. I would be really happy to see spiders in my home. Oh, delicious. And Lil Steve, not great, but he's okay. He's one of the better familiars, I think, especially for just clearing random rooms. Not so much against bosses. Demon Turret Baby or Rotten Baby against bosses, faux show. Though then again, Rotten Baby against everything, I think, faux show. Either way, let's go into our shop. We've got a load of money, and yeah, that's kind of okay. Do I want to buy 5 bombs? I feel like I don't want to buy 5 bombs, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. And then our boss room is probably coming up. Do I really want to go back for those pots at this point? I mean, at most, we're going to be looking at 25 money if we're incredibly lucky as the item. I just somehow don't think it's gonna happen. Widow, I think saving time for a potential boss rush is just as much of a good idea to do as for... Come on, go on, guy, die. Oh, I wanted Golden Widow money. I just wanted Golden Widow money. Is that just so hard to have? And yeah, I mean, that's okay. It could have been a lot better. It was effectively an angel room with some flies, but it's okay. At least it doesn't lock us out of angel rooms, so potentially we got something. Evil up from the matchbook, that's okay. A load of bombs. I'm fairly happy with this. As much as I gave Lazarus a good amount of verbal abuse at the start of this run, he's actually proved to be a fairly solid stand-up individual, and I gotta give him credit for that. He's risen to the test, proved that he's better than all the rest. Well, he's not proved that. He's still about average compared to the rest, but, you know, he's proving capable. He's proving that, you know, maybe he can get this job done. Maybe Lazarus can be the savior that we need. Not the one that we asked for. Definitely not the one that we asked for, or even the one that we wanted, but maybe he will do. That's the best compliment. Lazarus, you'll do, I guess. That would be a different spin on a superhero. Oh, look, he's here to save us. That's all right, I suppose. You know, it could be better, but, you know, it's all right. It's all right. That's fine. Amnesia, somehow, right? No. This is actually a fairly nice trap to get. Yeah, because it's just full of annoying enemies, but they also hardly take any killing, so this is neat. And then the spiders are just not really a worthy final wave there. Cool. I wanted an item out of both chests, and, you know, I'll accept that, but we got consumables, and it could have been a lot worse, so I guess at this point, I'm just going to accept it. We will use that bomb there just to get rid of him, because he takes a fair amount of killing, and knowing me, I'm just going to walk my face into him, so I'm just not going to do it. I'm also going to blow up some mushrooms. We'll see what's come of that later on. What do we think, guys? Do we think we've seen any magic mushroom action? We'll go have ourselves a little luck. And a grand serving of nothing. Not really what I was after. Ooh, after? I can do the words. Tears down. That really, really sucks. But at the same time, it's something we can easily recover from. So all is mostly well with the world. Kind of want to kill. Yeah, there it is. I wanted him to explode and take all his friends with him. You know, I like his attitude. I like his attitude. If I can't live, well, you can all die with me. That's something I actually thought about. If you were in a zombie apocalypse and you were with a group of survivors, you didn't really know them, you met them post-zombie apocalypse, and you got bitten, would you not tell them in the hope that when you die, you take as many of them with you as possible because fuck it? Well, that sounds horrible. I think there's a part of everyone that's kind of like, yeah, I mean, if I don't get to live, none of y'all getting to live as well. And while I probably wouldn't actually do it, there is distinctly a part of me that's like, that's what you get for not getting bitten, you lucky bastards. And just general bitterness about the whole. I have never been hit in my entire Isaac career by a polypopolly more than this polypopolly has hit me, and it's actually ridiculous. I mean, fortunately, we weren't going to get a devil deal anyway, apparently, so that's okay. But still, that was quite the battering we just got from him. Probably my own fault for being distracted, and, you know, probably immediate karma for entertaining the notion of, just for the fun of it, seeing how many of your fellow survivors you can kill. But, oh, you can make that gold? Can you do anything with it? It would be cool if you could kill them as they came out, and then they don't have any ammo left to fire at you. That might be pretty neat. This guy is taking some serious killing. There we go. Not some, you know, jokey killing. It's definitely serious killing going on here. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll accept this. I'll accept me the broken watch, and I'll accept me an extra bomb while I'm here. We had a load of money, and with Midas's touch, we're likely to get more money, so I think I'm okay with that. And we've still got our item room to visit, which is much so exciting. It really is. Give us the power of 1,000 suns. That still needs to be a item. There needs to be an item that lets you fire the angel's sort of holy brimstone light that they can do. That's what needs to be. Small rock! Not a small rock, but lots of good stuff, so it's okay. I'll let it off this once, but in future, that rock and me, we're going to have problems. We are going to have problems. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Jim, they're all gone. Well, that was a really bad misquote, wasn't it? But in my defense, maybe I wasn't quoting it. Maybe I wasn't. Ooh, curse room, and a very, very nice slowdown room. This would normally be, I mean, it won't be difficult, I'll admit, but it's just nice that it's slowed down. It would be finicky if it wasn't, and finicky is something you don't want things to be. We're going to go in the curse room, because we've already done the boss, and you never know. Ooh, okay, so we didn't get a devil deal, but thanks to this we do, and we get to get Crampy Boy out the way. So all in all, that's actually a really nice little find here, especially as it's one of those lovely situations where no matter what Crampy Boy drops, it's a really nice item to get. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased. I think I actually in this situation would have preferred Crampy Boy's head, but I'll accept the lump of coal. We'll probably get a spacebar item at some point, maybe in the very item room that we are. That was weird! I did not expect that dodge to work, but I wanted to see what would happen, and it made kind of like a weird pattern of tears around me. That's really cool. Oh, poor slowed down spiders. To the slaughter with them. Hey, the soul. I will accept this graciously. We got ourselves some defensive awesome. There's clearly no secret room there, so where is a secret room? Also, I have a good feeling about this mushroom. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I never seem to get my good feelings. They're not accurate. They're just not accurate. Why must I be tormented so? Why? I'm going to do this because there's a good chance of a secret room and we replace the bomb and not the secret room. Okay, secret room. I see. You're being extra super secret. I can respect that. I can respect that. But at the same time, I am going to find you. And there it is. And it's just some extra bombage. Honestly, it's not even really worth walking over to the corner to get the bomb. But I'll do it! I'll do it, because otherwise, it would bug the hell out of me. And I just don't want bugs from hell attacking me. I really don't want bugs from hell. That sounds like a really cheesy movie. The attack of the bugs from hell. The giant flaming praying mantis. You better pray for survival. That's the trailer right there. To be fair, if you got attacked by a giant flaming praying mantis, I think you would distinctly be kind of concerned for your safety, and I wouldn't blame you. 2 keys at the cost of a health, I could see that being a worthwhile trade, especially if you'd somehow got to this point in the run and not found any, though I don't really know how you'd manage to pull that off more than anything. We'll definitely take this black heart, a little bit of extra devil deal safety, and oh, the explosion cancelled it. Fortunately, we have so many spare bombs, it really doesn't matter, and we technically, oh, and it drops a heart anyway, just to really let us know I'll accept the rosary, because 3 spirit hearts is honestly okay. That's like angel room level of okay, but now it means we're probably going to see the Bible show up, and I don't want to see the Bible show up, so it's definitely a double-edged sword, which of course are great for cleaving back and forth. I cleave my sword back and forth, I cleave my sword back and forth. You've got to cleave your sword. I am deliberately holding Lazzy's starting pill, because I like to keep it for as long as possible, and then maybe save it for a time of need, press later on, maybe in the chest or the cathedral, and we'll see what happens. And I do kind of like Pandora's box. I tell you, I do. I think I'm going to buy it, and I think I'm going to keep it until the cathedral, assuming nothing better comes along spacebar, because if you use it in the cathedral, you get a free angel room item, and I think that's a very valuable thing to have. So, yeah, we'll go for that, and we are likely to get ourselves a little bit of extra money, even if I have to deliberately walk into an enemy in order to goldify it. Oh, I was hoping he actually would. Let's blow up these. I do think I need to blow up mushrooms more, because just the chance of finding magic mushroom makes it so worth it. It's unreal. And I love the soul pushing away physical huggy enemies. They do just want hugs, though. I mean, have you seen these guys? You'd want hugs if you look like them. And we found our boss. Difficult boss room. I mean, really, really difficult boss room here. Range up. Woo! Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, there's not more mushrooms. I really thought there'd be more mushrooms. I love the soul on that room. It's very amusing. Hey, a slowed down dark one. He's on his way. He's actually kind of fast charging. Like, he's charging at the speeds that some enemies do charge at while slowed. So, it actually gives you quite the appreciation for how fast he actually does charge. We should, in theory, get an angel room here, shouldn't we? Because we've got Faith up, we've got the soul and stuff. I don't know if the soul counts towards more angel rooms. Hell, I don't even know if Faith does. But either way, we've missed out on 2. So yeah, there we go. And we get the item habit, which is... it's fine, but we don't have a spacebar item. Not that I'm just not going to take my free item, but I would have preferred something a little bit nicer. Okay, so we need to somehow acquire some money. I guess I'll use my donation machine. I wasn't wanting to, but as it stands, I guess I got no choice. We'll keep Pandora's box, and then the rest, as they say, is history. I technically could buy the Spirit Heart, but I think somehow I've got enough here. Cool. I kind of like Pandora's box as an item. It takes probably a lot of figuring out, a lot of work went into seeing what it does on every floor. Mum's floor is by far the worst, because you just get a load of money, and it's not even really that useful at that stage. So far, I mean, we're going pretty well as a run, and we're not that strong. We're fairly okay defensively. We have a lot of potential. Potential I like, because I like to be a little bit of a risk taker in runs that I'm part of. I think it makes it a little bit more exciting. We're about to get ourselves a bomb fly to do some damage for us. And there we go, grabbing some more Midas money. Lots and lots of Midas money. Okay, at this stage, I think we definitely do need to acquire some damage up, because we're kind of getting a little bit behind. I do like deliberately letting ourselves get some money. Granted, I've not seen the shop, but we probably will have another shop. So the odd little tap from an enemy, I'm okay with. 2 red chests, I think. Ooh, book us in. You know what? I'm okay. I would rather... do I want to open this? I want to open this. And there, to be fair, we find the Bible. And actually, that's kind of an okay time to get rid of the Bible from the pool from Rosary doing its thing. Woo! Let's be Bible buddies! Yay! That sounds so goddamn lame. Bible buddies. Ugh, unless you're planning on using Bibles as swords and having a sword Bible fight, in which case I could see that happening. But then again, any given book would probably work from that. And time for the invisible super secret enemies of super secretness. They're so super secret, look at them go. And they're worth free money, so all is well with the world. Okay, down we go. Damn you, Rosary, on your Bible effects. Though I do find it amusing when we find the Bible in a red chest. It's kind of, good. It's like, Satan, what are you doing, Satan? Silly Satan, thinking you're so Satan. He was going to walk into me with the remnants of that brim, and then I completely ignored him. What is it with this room? I either get hit by all 3 of them, or I don't get hit by any of them. There is, like, no middle ground in this room. Oh, it's time to use this. I found peels. Yes, you did, Lazarus. Yes, you did. Oh, what an adorable. He's just a sweetheart, you know, he's Lazarus. Maybe he's been misunderstood. Maybe I was wrong all along at Lazarus, and maybe honestly he deserves more of a chance. He deserves our love and our other stuff, and I don't really know where I'm going with this, but it's all okay. The soul doing a lot of work, and stop trying to defend your heart. I realize you probably would defend something that, if killed, does kill you, and I don't begrudge it you that much, but at the same time, it's very frustrating. And we grab ourselves 2 extra tarot cards. We will be keeping any of them. Chariot and another chariot. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Ooh, the boomerang. I'm very tempted, but I don't think the boomerang is worth giving up a free angel item for. That's what I'm going to say. And while the 2 of Hearts isn't crazy useful right now, because I don't want to take any red heart damage, so it shouldn't come in handy, it will be very handy on later floors with this many red hearts. So I think, again, like Pandora's Box, this is very much a future investment. And I think they're important to make in runs. You gotta plan to win. You gotta play to win, not play not to lose. That's where it's at. That is where it's at. I wish you could use Pandora's Box somehow multiple times. In fact, if you could use Pandora's Box, even on like a 10-room charge, it would probably become in contention for the best spacebar item in the game, which I think is very neat to think about. Come on, Bombfly, come out of your mask that you're hiding in. You think you're so good? Well, you're not. Talking of where it's so good, where the hell is our item room? Is it hiding, or is it shy? Maybe it's shy. It could be shy. Is this room sped up? I can never tell when it's sped up. I feel like it does have the visual effect. I think that is what was ascertained. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a champion. I was wondering why it wasn't taking so much damage. I feel like champions do turn into more money, but maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. 4 in damage. Let's take it. We don't gain any health, and still 4 in damage. Our tears have gone down a little bit. I'll admit, I haven't the foggiest what that experimental treatment just did, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, boss, where are you? Ooh, another polypa. Okay, no, our tears went down a lot. We must have gained something from that experimental treatment, but what did we gain? This is kind of upsetting me. Did we gain damage? Maybe we gained damage. We do seem to be hitting a lot more. I feel like we did gain damage, but not enough for it to be visual on the sheet, because the chunks of health going away seem to be quite good, and we're one-shotting sniper worms, so maybe we did, and it's... I actually have no idea what I'm saying, so I'm just going to stop. Oh, what? No way! And again, this is what I get for relying on the soul. That's what I get for relying on the soul. Charge at me, there we go, take the damage. And lovely. Okay. So, item room, all in all, a little bit disappointing for this floor. Could have really done with something a lot better. We're going to put a bomb there, see what value we can get out of it. We got enough value. In fact, is this the floor with the devil deal being the Book of Sin? Or am I just kind of merging floors in my head? I tend to merge floors a lot. It's like I merge days in my life. I sometimes feel like a day's been about 3 days, and then sometimes think about half a day has been about an hour, and sometimes 3 days has been like 2 hours, and I just, my sense of time, it's not the best. It's really not the best. Go on, go past me, and then I'll shoot you in the back. Kind of, you have to really kill them with very dirty tactics, actually. It is a sad day, a sad day. Please accept your death. Please accept your death. Please accept your death. I don't want to have to run away from these guys. They do so much damage. Yes, they do. Okay, there goes one. Now we need the other one to also go away. That would be nice. Please accept your death. Please, please, please. Oh, come on, and it was that one as well. There is so much wrong with that. I'm having to do this just because I don't want to take any red heart damage. Yeah, just stand there, just stand there. Lovely. I don't even know why I really went this way. I mean, it was pretty obvious the boss was down here, so I don't know what I was thinking. I think just curiosity got the better of me. This is a nice room to have slowed down. I think overall that experimental treatment was a negative for us, but there's not much I can do about it at this stage, so we're just gonna have to go for it. Boom. Oh yeah, the damage output here is very slow. We need something like Torn Photo as a boss drop to really turn this around. especially as this is a champion Mask of Infamy. This is not good. This is really, really not good. Please just, Mask, don't worry about it. I know I am killing your heart. I know I am. But at the same time, I think it's for the best. It's clearly a very black heart. You're probably very evil. Maybe you've smoked a little bit too much. So I'm doing you a favor. See? That wasn't too hard. I do love that it has an eye in it. That is always kind of scary if you think about it. Like, why is there an eye in the back of the Mask of Infamy? Who is hiding in it? Who thinks this is a good place to just chill out? Okay, we're slowly doing damage. Emphasis on slowly. Very, 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 very slowly. The soul helping me out a little bit there. Please accept damage. Please die. God, I hate the Mask of Infamy with such a passion. It's not even that it's difficult to kill. It is just literally that it takes years without piercing shots. It takes goddamn years. Please just die. God, you guys may as well come back in half hour at this point. You may as well go get yourself a drink, put the kettle on, and I'll let you know when Mask of Infamy is finally dead. I don't know how I'll let you know, because I won't really have a way of contacting you, but I'll know. I will light the fires, I will send the carrier pigeons, all will be well with the world. And I think I still have to play it carefully, because I don't want to lose my spirit heart to accidentally letting myself get hit by it just from being lazy. I tell you what, if you couldn't damage this thing from the side, I don't think I would ever kill it, just ever in the world, just... I mean, what? I can't say ever anymore in different ways. Please die, Mask of Infamy. You're making me blabber, Mask of Infamy, and you don't want me to blabber. No, you do not want me to blabber, please. Oh my god. Did anyone else hate Mask of Infamy? Go on, round of applause. Round of applause? Yes, round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. Save that for when it's die, but I want to see your hands up if you also hate Mask of Infamy. I want to see the reaction in the room for the Mask of Infamy haters. I did it. Blood clot, that's actually pretty okay. So, fuck this floor. Fuck everything. Let's move on. Oh, Mask of Infamy. Hate him. Hate him so much. Oh, good. Good. I'd not faced enough masks yet, so, you know, this is really, really nice. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm not going to take red heart damage on this floor, so I'm just going to stand there and kill them. That is just so unfortunate. So goddamn unfortunate to get this room of all rooms at this stage. It really is. And there you go. Goodbye. That's really sad. That is really sad. I put it to you in that room that it is impossible not to get hit with my method of attacking right now. That's what I put it to you, because I really, truly believe that. See, the blood clot was really nice to get. It does give us a nice damage boost. It kind of single-handedly destroyed a soy milk run. But with this kind of tier stat, I don't know. This is going to be an incredibly, incredibly difficult run to pull off. We may as well double back to full health now, I suppose. There's no time like the present. And you need to die, and you're actually a coin. And you know what? I'm going to take that bomb dropping there as a sign. And yay! We got a replacement 2 of hearts. That's really neat. I should technically check what that other tarot card is, but... Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Get lost! Oh my god! It actually makes me angry. It, like, genuinely makes me really angry to these rooms. Because these enemies aren't well designed. They're just bastards. That's all they are. These enemies are just the embodiment of a bastard. That's all it is. And it upsets me. It really, really upsets me. Okay. Alright. Continue on, self. Okay, we got a slowed one. So that's okay. He should die fairly soon. Oh, he was a champion. I didn't even notice at the time. Where is our item room? I need something to cheer me up, and it better be a sweet, swanky item. That's all I'm saying. I need it to be a sweet, swanky item. And you're dead at least, so that's good. Not sure how you managed to get me there. I even knew you were firing, but that's okay. And goodbye. Yeah, our damage isn't terrible. It really isn't, but at the same time... God, we're like Polyphemus level tiers without actually having Polyphemus. That's how bad this is. So we're just going to slowly take damage because we can't kill anything with any speed. And it is kind of the soy milk factor. We kill everything so slowly, we're just going to slowly die. And this is Necro 2. So we have to somehow kill Mum with this level of power. I don't think it's going to happen. Where the hell is this ghost? I guess the slowness probably makes him take longer to appear. Maybe that's what's going on there. We get the moon, and we get this, so I guess we'll go see where the moon puts us. And we get greed, which is actually one of the worst things that could have happened there. So, you know, overall, I'm really glad it did. I am glad one of the worst things that could physically happen did happen. I may be getting a little bit salty on this run. I may be doing. Because, you know, I was upset at having to play Lazarus, but then I was happy, and then now I'm back to being very upset. And while technically speaking, I will admit, this isn't Lazarus's fault. It isn't. It's not. There's a big part of me that wants to blame him anyway, because somehow it is his fault. That's all I'm saying. Where is that item room? If there's not something ridiculous in this item room, I genuinely worry for this run. That's the kind of state we're in. And the Empress, that's okay. And we do get a curse room, and we've already taken the damage, so going in this curse room is fine. We'll see what we end up with. Hopefully we get another red chest to go to the angel room. That would be nice, but I wouldn't bank on it. 2 black hearts is okay. It gives us a bit of a buffer against Mum. This room being slowed down is phenomenal, because normally it would be very, very irritating to deal with. The homing shot's doing a lot of work there, and again, I will take that bomb as a sign and fail. Great! Spider baby! Woohoo! Yeah! Contact damage! God, I love contact damage! Contact damage is the best. Contact damage beats the rest. Yay! In case you're wondering, I'm not serious. I'm Rage. Ha ha ah ah. This run's gonna break me down. I just know it is. This run is going to break me down, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna be forced to break it down and drop a sick beat. And I don't wanna have to drop a sick beat against my will. And it looks like I am going to have to do. I should go find the shop. We at least want to get some value out of the coins that we've got left. It just upsets me because it means we got to do a big room, and knowing this floor, it's going to be just filled with horrificness, the likes of which we've never seen before across the vaulted door in Dexter's laboratory. It's doom and gloom as things go boom in Dexter's lab. God, I love that show. I really, really did enjoy that show. Please die. Just die. Just give me the pill. Oh, you didn't even drop a pill. How inconsiderate of you. I really thought he was facing this direction. That kind of sucks. Okay, he just phased out of reality. That's fair enough. Whatever floats his boat. Oh, there's still something alive in here. How rude of it. What? Okay, that really freaked me out. I was like, did I glitch the game? Oh, I did go in the shop, didn't I? No, I didn't go in the shop. Where the hell's the shop? Are you serious? A double key room, and I get this. I was really, genuinely hoping for a reroll. That's how much I think we need something like that. I'm going to try for a secret room. And unfortunately we don't get it, just so I could then bomb into the mob trap and just hope for something, but alas, alack, 'tis not to be. I was really excited when I saw a double key room, and it just did nothing. It just did absolutely nothing. So I guess then our shop is going to, of course, be, yep, right here. Could have saved us all that trouble of going over there and wasting 2 keys, and then this happens. It's just upsetting. It is just upsetting. I mean, technically, we could have a 30% chance at a devil deal. We could, but that does mean killing Mum with this level of damage without taking more than 1 hit. And something about that seems like it's not really going to happen. I mean, I'm going to give it my goddamn all. You can be sure. I am going to give it my goddamn all. But it might not happen. Yes! Black candle. I was really, actually, genuinely hoping for a black candle. So this is good. There's a big part of me that wants to take magic fingers. Actually, at this stage of the game, Pandora's box on this floor gives us a crap ton of money. And our damage is such that magic fingers wouldn't actually be horrible. I'm gonna do it. I think this is actually one of the few times where Pandora's boxing on this floor is actually a pretty good strategy. I think this will work out for us. I think this will give us the kind of power we need to bring the rest of the run home. I may be completely wrong. I really might be. But I think it's worth trying. Yeah, it's getting through the little guys in one, and that's what I wanted. I want to be able to magic fingers every time a round of stuff gets spawned in, and then not have to deal with it. I think that's a very, very sensible strategy. And there we go. Did it hit me, or did it get froze before it did damage? I feel like it froze before it did damage, which is kind of neat, I suppose. I just never really seen that happen, because I definitely didn't take hit, because I've still got my spirit heart, so I'm just kind of concerned and happy. I think being concerned and happy is the most common state of being for most people at any given time, so it's all okay. Ooh, yeah, is it just me, or is Midas's touch hard countering Mum's heal? It seems like it is hard countering Mum's heal, and there's a part of me that's very happy about that. And also having magic fingers does give us a use for all the normally useless money, and we do get the angel room. Please! Angel Baby's okay. We have the soul on top of Angel Baby, so we have a fair amount of defensive stuff, but obviously not as many as I would like. But yeah, I think Magic Fingers was actually a strategically fairly nice choice, and obviously not having to deal with the Black Candle and its curses is really nice. So, you know, we may have smooth sailing. We might do. I may get to Isaac and just spam Magic Fingers into oblivion. That is definitely a possibility. I feel like it's not doing as much damage as I would like, but it just gives us a little bit of utility, and utility is important. You've always got to believe in a good bit of utility. Yeah, we'll go for this. Well, we get the goat head, and we also get a slowed room, so actually it's just completely perfect. Tears down, not so much what we want there. We'll try and kill a Larry with that. We do indeed get it, and there is really no point wasting magic fingers. I mean, this boss rush should be incredibly easy. I feel like Larry Jr. should at least go for you, just to make him a little bit less of a joke boss. I guess the room where there's like 3 of them and no obstacles to hide behind, and they're a little bit fast, at that point you might get hit maybe once or twice, and if you're the lost, that kind of sucks, but generally speaking, I want Larry Jr. to grow up and become actual Larry, and I want to see him in his full power levels. I want to see him Goku-ified. Damn it, is that too much to ask? Because I don't think it is. Please accept your death, Chub. There we go. Can we not get a really tanky follow-up boss? It's going to be 2 Monstros, isn't it? Yep, there it is. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Got really awkwardly slow things. I just realized, with the slow and the soul, I don't think anything can really get to us, can it? Because the soul is definitely going to push away slowed shots. I don't know how it would fail in doing that. I would have to have one weak soul to somehow make that happen. And arrive there. Yeah, I'm deliberately going to just stand here and see if it does happen like that. I also love how I nearly perfectly killed them both evenly, which is around typical. Around typical? Yes, it's a round typical shape. Give me an ice. Nope, nothing. Alright, that's fine. I didn't want anything anyway. I mean, what you talking about? What you talking about, fool? This room should be doable without using any magic fingers, so we'll keep doing that. Is it just me? Or was I killing them really slowly? I mean, they do tend to have a fair amount of health, which is weird considering most worm things have a really low amount of health, but I can't complain because they're also not that hard to kill. And yeah, I mean, we've got infinite keys, so why not? That really sucks. I kind of just slid into that. Getting the money is useful, and I guess spider revenge, we got ourselves a spider, so we got that going. That's nice. And there we go. Honestly, I was more than willing to just magic finger the hell out of that room, because it was going to be quite the finicky experience. And also, we did get the goat head, so we are definitely going to get ourselves another angel/devil room. And there is a tinted rock in that room, but obviously, as we don't have flight, there's naught we can do about it. Maybe there could have been an argument in actually keeping the Bible, but I don't think so. I mean, we had no way of knowing an experimental treatment would mess us up to this degree, so we kind of just got to accept it. Give me more gold chests. There we go. Lovely. Rooms like that, I am just going to straight up... Oh, actually, no, this is slowed. If it wasn't slowed, this room would be a prime Magic Fingers candidate, but as it's not, we're okay. And you get exploded, and you get exploded, and you get exploded! You all get exploded! Yes, you do. Please die, though. You really, like, you take too much killing for how effective you are. It's really upsetting. Slothy boy! This makes me exciting because potentially we get ourselves a tarot card, and a Devil Deal one would be paramount importance because we could get an extra thing on the cathedral, and that's always good. Please. Although that does mean we gotta somehow get past Isaac. Getting past Isaac here, that's an issue. That is actually an issue. You know what, Loki? No. You're a dead end. You take a while to kill, and quite frankly, I'm late for a very important date. Seriously, I gotta go to Wonderland, and those people don't like it when you're late, they really don't. They're very finicky about being punctual. Personally, I just think it's a little bit over the top, but what can you do? They're the hosts, and you gotta respect that. Are two of these champions? Yeah, two of these are champions, and the same kind of champions. Hopefully they drop, like, two pretty fly pills as well as, like, a health up, and then we can all be really happy with everything. We do have one, and we have seen that pill before, but is it a good one? Yes, range up, which is actually useful because we want to be able to, of course, hit Isaac from across the room, otherwise we're going to be in dire straits. Bad gas? Huh. Yeah, take that, son of a bitch. More magic fingers ammo. This is good. We're kind of balancing magic fingers pretty well. Yeah, I just had to. I had to magic fingers innocence. That was never going to not happen. We'll see if we can get something nice from these. And, actually, Fatal Protection is kind of okay. Boss! Mr. Fred. I was hoping for double fallen. I really was hoping for double fallen. And I basically... Ooh, is our range up? Our range is enough. At least our blood clot range is enough, but then again, our blood clot is our highest damage, so all in all, this should be okay. And we should be able to just magic fingers the little dudes away. Just wait for him to summon critical mass, or wait for them to get close enough, and then we'll slowly bring down this boss. Emphasis on slowly. I mean, normally Mr. Fred ain't a problem, but he's a little bit finicky. If you don't have the ideal setup, basically, Mr. Fred is a boss that if you have the right setup, he is an absolute joke and will never hit you ever, but if you don't, he becomes really ridiculously irritating to fight, so that's how I'd categorize him. I think we're at the point where we need to do a few... Oh, are you serious? That guy was on it. I mean, the only reason I didn't dodge is because I was pretty happy with my killing him, and... Ah, that is a shame. That is such a shame. And the boss drop sucks as well. So all in all, yeah, I genuinely, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think we are okay. Alright, that's fine. That's whatever. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, let's just... Damn it! I don't see this going well. I don't see this going well. Lazarus is a character that you need a ridiculous level run on, and we're not getting a ridiculous level run. That is faux show. At least we know the exact correct way to go here. Magic fingering them. Did we want to magic finger this room? Or did we want to magic finger this room? I'll give you a hint. We wanted to magic finger this room. And this one should be good as well. Any room that's just massive with loads of finicky, annoying enemies in, I think it just makes too much sense to get them out of the way. But we needed something like Godhead level in order to win this run from that angel room. We absolutely did. So at this stage, I don't know. I just don't think we can quite bring this home. I think we're going to have a lot of problems. I really do. Even against the heart, I think we're going to have a lot of problems. I mean, I am trying my best. I really am. And we do have the soul. The soul coupled with our guardians probably mean that for the most part, we could take Isaac. And then, of course, on the chest, everything can change because the Fire Nation can attack. And you can also get 4 pretty decent items that kind of save you. But it's not ridiculously likely, so I don't know. I'm just trying to stay really positive. I am. But it's difficult. It is difficult. Our damage is just so supremely pathetic for this stage. Let's not just waste magic fingers. Let's just use a bomb and leave. Annoyingly, of course, I did get hit by a bit of creep there. And I stood a little bit too long against you. Really? There we go. And a little bit of extra money. That's okay. And there we have ourselves the boss. All is well. All is right. And I don't have any bombs left, so I can't even use bombs for damage. You know things are bad when you can't even use bombs for damage. At least we can kill the eyes fairly easily, and actually the soul is providing some really nice cover here. Okay, so I guess we'll just see what happens. If the soul is strong enough, the soul is strong enough. If the soul ain't strong enough, we gonna die like a bitch. Don't fire. Don't fire. Okay, the soul is actually really strong. Did we get lucky and get a very strong soul? Because its power fluctuates between room to room, sometimes completely annihilating every type of shot, and other times being practically non-existent. And I think in this one, we got very fortunate. Polypopom. Don't do it, Polypopom. Now, obviously, it does depend on the speed that your enemies are firing tears, and I do like that Mum's Hat is helping me kill him. That's very considerate of Mum's Hat, and yeah, there we go. Somehow, that speed of fire, it's shocking to me, but somehow, that speed of fire gets past the soul. It's weird, it's really weird. Though, what is heartening is that it's faster than Isaac will ever fire, so it still doesn't mean that we're not quite going to beat Isaac. Oh yeah, we do actually have regen, don't we? So we got that going for us, but this is such a slow it lives fight. It's just disgustingly slow. Accept your death. You're gonna die. You can't win. I got the soul. I got the angel. All is well. All is right. All is full of ultimate fight. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All I know is angel. Oh, angel does actually count as orbital in terms of damage. I did not know that. I thought it didn't do damage. I thought that was the trade-off of its gloriousness, but apparently no. This one isn't quite as fast. Yeah, the soul can still beat these. So it really is turret level. And even that's faster than anything Isaac will ever fire. So maybe, if we get fortunate, as well we do have the broken stopwatch, we could get a free Isaac kill. And that's really nice. And we're going this way round, the merry-go-round. Boom. And boom. Yay! I did it! I am the best! Fear me and my name! Oh, Lazarus. Oh, Lazarus. You know what? Let's just bounce. I normally get particularly lucky with random floor teleports. I got a fair distance away, so potentially this is going to go really nicely. I mean, this obviously could have put us at completely the opposite side to Isaac, but I refuse to accept that, because if I accepted that, I would probably cry a little. We're going to go into Hey mode any second. Hey mode is activated. Hey. Hey. Hey, pretty good, me. Yeah, I'm doing alright myself. Oh god, we need to kill these before they can fire. It's not really working out for... They're all champions? Can we not have them all champions? God, they are firing some sizable level tiers, as well as other tiers out the front. And that's out the front. I don't really know what the front or back is for these guys. They're just all very terrifying. They are actually very easy to kill, so I gotta give them credit in that respect. I gotta thank them for being squishy and dying like a bitch. I gotta praise it. I gotta praise it. Troll bomb, I'm gonna keep heading to the extremes. Ooh, that's a shame. That is a shame. What I need to do is save magic fingers to kill the angels that Isaac will spawn. Assuming I get to him, because there is a very good chance that I, of course, won't get to him, because each of these rooms, it could just kill me, given how weak we are right now. It could very well just kill me. And the soul is actually kind of pushing charges like this into me, which doesn't help, really does not help. But I think Isaac's going to be our end. Please, Cricket's head, at least something. No, I mean, we get some health, so that's kind of okay, but as it turns out, this entire wing is pointless. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the manatees. This might just be it. I actually think this champion death might just kill us, because I don't actually see how I could get behind. There's just, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of scythes. There is a lot of scythes going on. And I can't do anything about them. I mean, if every time he spawns them, I do this, then... No, I walked into it! I mean, we're gonna get up because we're Lazarus and we got the immunity, but it's just not happening. I mean, I am killing him at a goddamn snail's pace. Guys, I tried. This run, I really tried. I don't think I've played badly at all, and for once, I'm kinda... I'll be satisfied when the... Yeah, there it is. And it's just, I was too weak. At the end of the day, sometimes you just can't do it. You just can't do it. So, there we go. It says something when I would have rather had soy milk there. Alright guys, I'm sorry for not getting as far as I would have liked to, but I really hope you can understand that was just not on the table. So currently 2 fails on my challenge, but I still think that's kind of okay. We'll give Lazzy a go tomorrow. Ugh, ew. A good remember to like if you enjoyed this. My name's been Rage and subscribe for more. A goodbye. I'm not forgetful. What you talking about?